plan a creative and effective social media campaign for the launch of our new digital product, which is mainly targeted at Gen Z users. Before we start, let me walk you through the agenda for today. So the first is identify our target audience segments, and the second is choose the most suitable social media platform. And then we also discuss of our content strategy and then review the initial budget plan. And the last is we should set a timeline and divide responsibilities. So if everything sounds clear, let's start with the first point, defining our target audience. Sarah, would you like to begin?
Thank you, Lina. Personally, I think our main focus could be college students because then 3% a big part of Gen Z generation and are extremely active on social media. We can also include young characters since they often share content and could naturally help promote our product.
I completely agree with Sarah. However, I also believe young professionals could be valuable second audience that might not spend as much time online as students, but are usually more willing to pay for things that improve them productivity.
That's a great idea. We could start by focusing on students to build engagement and brand awareness, and later see if our plan is likely to attract working professionals. This way, our campaign will stay relevant for a longer period.
Excellent suggestion. So to summarize, we'll target students and young creators during the first stage, then expand to young professionals once the product gains more visibility. I think no, let's move to the second agenda. It is choosing the right social media platforms. Nadia, would you like to share your opinion?
Sure, based on that trending TikTok and Instagram, so be our main platform that both very strong engagement rate and very high popular among Gen Z users. Meanwhile, YouTube could be used for long content like tutorials and testimony.
I agree. We could also collaborate with micro influencers on TikTok and Instagram. Their audience are smaller but more royal, which could make our campaign more genuine and cost-effective.
That's true. Also, I might be good invest a small portion of our budget in paid TikTok ads to boost visibility during the first few days of launch. It will help our product thrive faster.
Great insight. So everyone will focus mainly on TikTok and Instagram, and then use YouTube for a long-form content, and then explore paid for additional reach. So let's move on to the next topic, the content strategy. Sarah, would you start us out?
Sure, for Gen Z, the key is to keep content fun, short, and relatable. We could post short video, meme, and talents to make our campaign more interactive. Maybe we can also hold live streaming with influencers to connect directly with the audience.
I like that idea. I also suggest adding testimonial video or user reaction. Real feedback usually builds trust fast. We can combine them with short tutorial to show how the project honestly works in daily life.
Yes, and consistency is important. We should post at least 3 times a week and have a clear content calendar. This will help our followers stay engaged and make the campaign look well organized.
Good point. So our content will include short videos, memes, testimonial, and live streams, and all planned in a weekly schedule. So I think let's now discuss about the budget. Okay, to start, we'll just make a rough plan today and finalize the numbers next week. Sarah, could you lead this part?
Sure, I think we could allocate around 40% for ads and 30% for influencer feeds and 30% for content production. This ratio should give us a balanced approach between exposure and
Hello, I collect influencer red card and engagement data, so we'll have the clear picture of the cost.
Check the estimate and cost for TikTok and Instagram. It will be great to compare how much reach we can get for each platform before we finalize the decision.
Perfect. So Sarah will grab the budget breakdown, and Nadia will gather influencer data, and Joanna will research ad cost. And now let's continue to the final point. It is about timeline and responsibility.
I suggest planning the campaign 1 week before the official launch for create hype. That we continue running it for 3 weeks after launch to maintain engagement and monitor platform.
That's a solid plan. I'll make sure the budget timeline matches the schedule. so we don't overspeed too early.
Yes, I can create a simple content timeline showing what type of post gets live each week and who's responsible for it. That way, everyone can track progress easily.
Excellent. Let me summarize everything we agreed on before we close the meeting. So here's a quick summary for today's key points. For the target audience, students and young creators, and then young professionals. And for the platform, it is TikTok and Instagram as the main focus, and YouTube for longer content. And then about content strategy, it is short videos, memes, live stream, and testimonials. And then for budget, Sarah will prepare the cost of draft, and Nadia will collect influencer data, and then Joanna will research at prices. So for the timeline, campaign start 1 week before launch, and then continue for 3 weeks after. Thank you everyone for your great ideas and contribution. Let's meet again next Wednesday at 10 a.m. to review and finalize budget and confirm the launch plan. This meeting is officially adjourned. Good job, team. After the role-play meeting script, now we're gonna do some reflection. And the first reflection is, what did you do well as chair or participant? For me, Mina, as the chair, I think I managed to lead the meeting smoothly and keep discussion on track. I also introduced the agenda clearly, encouraged and everyone to share their opinions. And then I also summarized its point before moving to the next topic. I also tried to maintain a balanced discussion so that everyone had the chance to speak. Maybe Veronica?
For me, Joanna, as participant, I contributed by giving practical ideas for the platform section and content schedule. I also made sure my suggestions support the main goals of the campaign, and I tried to respond fully to other members' ideas.
Okay, I believe I did well in sharing my tips and strategy idea. Exactly about working with influencer and maintaining the budget. I also use symbology and combination to make the discussion more satisfying. I practice an active by suggesting has for the target audience and helping craft the complete templates.
Okay, so next is number 2 reflection. Is what would you improve for the next time? For me, I would like to improve my time management during the meeting because I sometimes let the discussion go longer than I planned because I want everyone to express their idea fully. So for the next time, I'll try to manage the time more efficiently while still keeping the discussion open.
I think I could improve by being more confident when sharing my thoughts. Sometimes I have said before speaking, even though I had ideas contribute. I want to practice being more assertive in group discussion.
In the next meeting, I could try to focus more on communicating my ideas. Before speaking, I realized the intended to be spoken which sometimes my point less clear. I want to sound more confident and professional. I like to improve my clarity and communication with presenting my ideas. Even to get my points realized, I felt I could express them more honestly. I thinking work to make my speaking go better.
Okay, for the third reflection is, which useful expression did you use? Some useful expression I used were, let's move on the next point. And then I also asked, could you please share your opinion on this to Sarah? And also end the discussion with, to summarize our discussion. Yeah, because this work helped me sound more organized and professional while leading the meeting.
The expression I found useful were that I totally agree with you, and maybe we could try another approach. They help me participate natural and show engagement.
Okay, I use expression like my opinion, and I believe this helps for everybody, and then that's a good point, but we could also consider this process help my express my truth clearly and keep the conversation going. I completely agree with the point. It will be more efficient if we doesn't need like opinions on more platform and the collaborate.
Okay, I think that's all from us. Thank you. I hope you enjoy our role play meeting. Bye. See you next assignment.
Thank you.